Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today we have for you a 1995 Civic Del Sol SI 5-speed. This is just a beautiful little car. It's a clean Carfax, no accidents. It shows two owners, but it's basically a one-owner car. The second owner only had it since June of 21 of this month, so it spent pretty much its entire life with its original owner. It's got 35,000 miles on it, and this is a bone stock, unmodified, unmolested, just beautiful little Civic Del Sol SI. These are such a fun little car. It's got the little removable top. It's really cool. The back window rolls down. So basically it's a Civic Targa, cool little car here. So let's go ahead and walk around the car and point out any flaws or imperfections. All right, the paint on this car is just fantastic. So what I'm gonna start off, when I'm like cleaning the car, you really get to know a car when you clean it and detail it and all that stuff. So one thing I did notice is this car actually has been repainted. There's no accidents, there's no sign of damage or anything. And I think it was probably, painted a long time ago. So these cars had a factory defect with their paint, with their red paint, where they had the clear coat peeling issues. Super common of all the Hondas in this era. So my speculation is that it had some clear coat issues and was probably even potentially done under Honda warranty, because it's got I totally thought it was a completely original car, which was surprising that the paint was this good. But just in the jams and a couple little spots, I did, because I've dealt with these cars for 30 years, so I do have an eye to pick out flaws or whatever. And I'll talk about them. But I am going to call this car, a respray. So actually, it makes it better, because the original paint is not going to hold up. So even if you had one of these that was mint condition, unless you just kept it inside, you're gonna have paint flaws. So let's take a look at it. And like I said, it's such a great job that you really wouldn't even know. So I'm guessing it was probably factory. But like I said, it's speculation. So I'm not the original owner, so I couldn't tell you. All right, so looking here, the lights, the bumper, just excellent condition. Look underneath here real quick. Nice and clean. The valance, it is all good. Coming across the bump, there's a little scratch up here in the front. It might be able to be polished out. It's a little deep, so I don't know that it's gonna go away 100%, but just a little. And well, I don't even feel it. So it would probably polish out, because I don't feel it with my finger. So just a little bit of a compound and you could probably make that go away. Bumper's almost perfect. Lights are almost perfect. The hood is just beautiful. One tiny little ding right here on this crease. Let me get it angled where you can see it. Okay, so you see that little bitty ding. PDR would be super easy on that to make that go away, but that's really the only flaw that I see on the hood. Coming down the fender. See, look at these stripes. This paint job has to be very, very old, because these stripes show a lot of patina. They're faded. Really, like I said, I thought it was the original stripes. You can kind of see that. Mirrors are in really, really good shape. Take a look at the wheels here. We did put brand new tires on it. So what we did was the Del Sol VTEC they have the same exact wheel, the Del Sol VTEC and the Del Sol SI, same exact wheel, same width. The Del Sol VTEC calls for a 195 60/14, and the SI has a 185. But just wanted a little meatier tire for a better ride, better handling. So we did choose the Del Sol VTEC size. And there's not a lot of tires in this size available. So what we did, this is a Nexen, which is, I've heard of, we've used them before. Very nice all-season tread. But one of my determining factors was I wanted the best tire I could get. And this was like the softest tread wear compound that I could find. So, so very good Very nice, very, you know, as sporty, I wanted as sporty of a tire as I could find. Looking along the bottom of the car, the rocker molding is in excellent shape. Looking down the door of the car, one tiny little ding right there. You can kind of see it in the light. Again, PDR would take care of that. This is not a perfect car, but considering it's a 94 Del Sol, it doesn't get much better than that. Glass is in excellent shape. Some light scratches in the glass from where it goes up and down, little rub marks. Windshield is in good condition. There are some pits, some light scratches. Basically, I'm sure this is my guess this is the original windshield. One thing that to note is this top windshield molding is missing and it's no longer available from Honda. So I could really use your guys' help into sourcing. I had this Del Sol at my salvage yard for parts for years, and we just crushed it the other day, and I guarantee you that stupid molding was on the car before I got this car. I was like, oh, what bad timing. Here's your removable top panel. I'll show you how that operates here later. And door handles, you know, no real key scratches. This car's just, it's really nice condition. Quarter panel, I don't see any flaws. Again, you can just see that consistency of that stripe all the way down the car. Just the age and the patina. Wheels are in excellent condition. Again, tires are brand new. I mean, this is a super nice, rust-free, unmolested car. Coming around the back, taillights are pretty much flawless. Rear bumper, go and give you a pan around here of the bumper, and it is pretty much flawless. Little rear valance is nice. I did notice on Carfax that they put a new rear muffler on it. So we got a clean Carfax that we can give you along with the details on the car. Right taillight, rear fascia panel, tail panel is good. Deck lid, again, you can see the stripe is consistent all the way around the car. And you see how some of it's missing and some of it's faded. Man, this must have been painted back when it was almost new. Deck lid, one little ding right there. You can see where that light bulb is, the little ding. Looking across the deck lid, it is in excellent condition otherwise. Now here was the first clue about repaint, as I saw a little bit of paint flaking here, and this is really all the evidence. So when they painted it, they didn't, they got down in there, but they didn't prep and clean that, so the paint has come up a little bit there. And you know, I could take and clean that up and chip it off and feather it in, but I didn't want to cover anything up. You know, I wanted to fully show the car as it is. You know, I didn't want to try to, you know, hide or disguise anything, if that makes any sense. Right quarter panel is immaculate. Rear wheel, the wheels are almost perfect. Looking down the side of the car, no door dings on the right side. Little touched up paint chip right there on the edge. Glass is clean. Mirror is clean. I did notice a little ding on the fender right there. You kind of see a little ding there. Getting down here, a couple little more door dings. Nothing in the paint. Again, good PDR guy can probably take care of a lot of that. Right front wheel is excellent. Excellent. Quoting a little Monty Burns there. All right. So let's do this here. We'll go ahead and pop the hood and then the trunk. And I'll do the interior when I take the top off, because then we can actually see a little better. And at the interior, the lighting will be a little bit better. So let's pop the hood here. This angry little 1.6 liter, 125 horsepower, 32 miles to the gallon though. So that's really nice. So look under here. When's the last time you saw a Honda Civic Del Sol with its original airbox and an OE style muffler? This car runs absolutely perfect. Clutch brakes, no issues. The only issue we've got is I think we might have maybe a valve cover, or I'm sorry, a valve cover leak, because I can smell a little bit of oil, I think, burning off the exhaust. So I'm gonna take it to the wizard and have him work his magic on it. So it does have one little oil leak, but we are going to take care of that. So absolutely pristine under the hood. Let's open the trunk lid here. Grab the key out of it. Hood struts work. So really cool design here on the hood storage, or the top storage. I'll kind of show you that here in a minute. But inside the trunk is absolutely perfect. And it has the spare tire. Yeah, the spare tire and the front license plate is in there. All right, so while we got the trunk lid open here, I'm gonna attempt to do this, okay? So we'll see how it goes. So there's a little latch right here. You pop that little latch. Oh, I think there's a lock. Yeah, easier when you're in the car. There's a little safety lock there. Oh, I'm gonna jump in the car, be a little bit easier. Okay, and then you can see what I'm doing. Okay, it goes in. So in with that, unlock it. And don't forget to lock your top when you reinstall it. I do get requests for these tops. I think that people forget to lock it and then they blow off down the highway. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the phone here for just a second because I don't want to drop this top. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this here and then we'll pick back up when I get the top. Okay, poof, magic. It just magically exited the car and popped into the trunk. Really cool. It just slides right in here. The front of it locks in just like it's on the car. And then there's two little locks here at the back to lock it in. So, and you see how that goes, and it just locks it in. That way you don't have any issues with it bouncing around, hitting a dip and having it come up and hitting your trunk lid or anything like that. Looks like they put a little extra safety rubber bumper there. Let's go ahead and close the deal there. Now let's do this here. I want to kind of show you. Let's go ahead and show you the car in its complete convertible form. Find a hole here. All right, mileage here, 35,993. So basically 36,000 miles. Go ahead and start it up here. Cold start. I've got it here at shift, so I haven't even driven it yet. So you can hear that. Okay, so here's what's kind of cool. Kind of put our windows down here, and then look at the back, and voila. That's French for and then. Okay. I'm gonna shut it off here, and let's get out here so we can kind of take a look at the interior. Interior is nearly mint condition. Door panels show zero issues. The little cool SI seats are basically perfect. Even the bolster, it's basically perfect. A little bit of the stitching on the Del Sol part is worn, but mat's in good shape. Carpets underneath are absolutely perfect. Looking at the center console here. So it's kind of fun. Let me flip this seat up here real quick. Okay, so you got little cubby holes in the back. Oh, there's all the owner's manuals, lug wrench, everything. Cool, I haven't even looked back here. And that's a lockable compartment. We'll check them on the other side. And looks like we got perfect here, the shifter, the boots, all that stuff. Dash is perfect condition. You saw the cluster. Steering wheel, no wear on the steering wheel. Come around to the other side. And perfect condition there. Looking at the passenger seat, no flaws or issues. And then also, see, this is what it looks like. It's kind of cute, you know, the little faded 90s stitching. Carpets are perfect. Again, looking at the dash. Dash is perfect. No issues at all. All right, well, it's a beautiful day out here, almost 60 degrees, so I'm gonna leave the top off and let's go for a spin and see how it drives. All right, we're strapped into the Civic. Let's go take this thing out and take it around the block and see how she drives. So if you notice here, we got the top off. Got to enjoy it here the way this car has its, designed to kind of be kind of fun. And I'll show you one cool little party trick here. So check this out. Look right here at the back window. Watch this. Roll down back window. That is just so cool. I love that. So basically, it's like a Targa top. We just got the bar here, but open back, open top. So it's like a little Civic convertible. Really. I mean, a Civic Targa. It's a Targa Civic. Well, let's go for a spin here. I'm gonna leave the windows down and see, just get more of the car sounds in. So let's take it for a spin and see how it drives. The car's got 35,990 on the miles, and here we go. VTEC, yo. I mean, this car, it's just absolutely, amazing. I mean, we put brand new tires on it. Runs and drives perfect. Clutch, well, it's only got 35,000, almost 36,000 miles. So, kind of what do you expect, right? But suspension, steering, clutch, brakes, no lights, original radio. Little Stevie Nicks playing in the background there. Heater, AC, everything works. Cruise control. No issues, no questions. The only thing that when I bought this car, it needed tires, and then we did a little paint correction on it, and then the only thing is I've got a small valve cover leak, so we'll be off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of cars. I'm gonna go drop this off to David over at Mega on Monday and let him work his magic on the Honda. So anyway, I'll shut up here and let's let the car talk. So much fun. It's like a little go-kart. I picked the best tire that I could find for the car too. There's not a lot of selections of 14s anymore, so I basically went with just the softest compound that I could find, and then I upgraded the size to the Del Sol VTEC size, because they're the same exact wheels, same size, same width, same wheel. The stock Del Sol SI was 185s, and the VTEC was 195s, so I put the 195 tires on it. Here we go. Wow. Ooh, I better be careful. Drives just fantastic. Pretty quick little car, actually. Red line is about 7,200 RPM, so that's just so much fun. Love these Hondas. These motors just legendary, obviously, right? Just think about what these cars have done, where they've come from, where they've been. It's really just a whole culture. Got a little bit of a tunnel here under a bridge. Now the car's bone stock, so we're not getting original intake, original exhaust, so we're not getting the Honda sounds, but that's what makes this car special, is unmodified, unmolested. So it's really a time capsule. Take this car and do what you will with it, but be kind, please, because there's not many of them left like this, because they have definitely had their they've been run through the ringer for sure. So what a great night. It's about 50 degrees out right now. Just a nice, wonderful Kansas kind of fall pushing winter evening, and I'm totally comfortable in this car. I got the side windows down, back window out. Really gives this car a fantastic, just a fun feel. This is the first time that I've actually been out in this car with the top off, so a lot of fun. It's a really special Civic, because there's nothing that really gives you this type of experience, with all the wonderful Honda Civic attributes and characteristics. So it's a pretty neat car. I understand why these are so sought after, so collectible. I haven't decided, we'll put it on our website, but this one may go on to bring a trailer. But I appreciate you guys riding along with me. Just to enjoy driving these cars, finding them, driving them, enjoying them, and then moving them on to their next home. So like and subscribe on the channel. We really appreciate that, because and then hit the notifications button. That way, when a car pops up, you'll be notified right away, because you never know. We might find your next dream car. So happy motoring and have a great day.